Don't forget to shoot the like button, subscribe, and turn post notifications.
Hello everyone, Jacob Jesse from Mega Esports channel. On
Your
today's
cover.
podcast, we're going to talk about how how gamers are actually athletes, and esports is a legit sport.
Yeah, before we talk about it, we'd like to thank you because we are actually at the time of recording this podcast, we're 140 subscribers, and
Yeah,
as we shared it, new people are joining the movement. So, and
thank
if
you
you're
all.
listening to it, yeah, thank you. And if you're listening to it and you're among the people pushing esports in Nigeria, please don't stop. Keep on going. Keep on pushing. Let's get there. It's
It's
one
worth it.
movement, one goal. Let's go.
Okay, let's get to today's topic.
Yeah.
Basically, when people say esports is not as recognized as football, but it's basically soccer, football, soccer. It's the same thing. Football, basketball, and all those other sports. Esports isn't as recognized as those sports. I have no idea, because for me, esports is better than them.
You
Because
think so? Well, I'm an esports
yes,
fan, but I'm also a soccer fan. So calm
let me
down.
tell you why. You can
Calm down.
esports. You can play it with anywhere, anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. Because let me say you want to play against England, you can stay in your own country and play against them. That's why I like the
Yeah,
flexibility of
this
esports.
esports is very good. Okay, it's just an esport, but soccer. Let's not even go to the. Let's continue.
No, the training in esports is similar to that of
Why
other.
is it? Why do you say? Why did you say it's they are athletes? Okay, like is it about the money?
No,
We
not just
athletes.
the money, not just the money. The money is there, so the money is a huge factor, but it's not just the money. There is the training, the way the way it
Do they
works,
train? Yeah, they
the
train.
structure, the structure
They,
of how it works. They'll go to this their let me say each team will go to their house, the team house. There's a
yeah.
coach, there is a manager, there's there's reserves,
That
there's basically.
team. That's a full they can organize. There are usual organizations now in sports teams, like we talked
Yeah,
about in the previous episode.
yeah.
We covered all
Ba-
that.
so if you don't get that part, you can go check that episode out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So they're like
anyway,
athletes, or they're like athletes, but this time they don't exercise their body, they exercise their brain and their
and their
reflexes,
fingers.
their finger. A lot of things is put into.
But it's the same work and effort you put into other sports that you put into this one, because this is also a huge market as it is with football.
Very, very huge, very, very massive.
And
So
I
yeah,
and I like as it's upcoming. It's because everybody now, as it's upcoming, everybody now has a hand in it going huge.
yeah, and see, and a part of it being a part of esports players being athletes is that, see, if you look at basic athletes, let's say a footballer now, they need to keep fit,
Mm.
they need to sleep well and eat well, and it affects their gameplay. Relating it back to esports is a new study.
Same thing.
Yeah, a new study that says that if you're not healthy, it will actually affect your gameplay, your reflexes, and a lot of things. So that's part of it.
Yeah,
That's
there
just
are
one.
so many things making esports joining esports with normal sports and all that one. There are so many things joining the two together. So I don't
Also,
really see why.
yeah,
Okay.
also this thing like the audience, like part of athletic sport, they always carry this huge audience, and esports as like of recent carrying a lot of audience in the arenas, the events
32
that's online
million
itself.
viewers. 32 million viewers.
Very
And
mass.
you know one thing I like about esports? It adds one more thing to the betting game. You know how there's Bet Nigeria for football.
It's
You can
true.
also do the same thing with esports, but I'm not a gambler, so let me not go there.
No, it's
But
not just some people do it for fun, but there's
yeah,
some full-time guys. But That's that's their thing.
No, but it's basically the same thing.
They're all the same thing. And if you play a game, well, that's why the sports was included. It can just be e-game or online game or that
Yeah.
sports. That competitive nature of it makes it a sport because you're exercising a part of your body. That's your brain. So I will. I don't see what's bad in calling it, or I don't see what is bad in calling it a
But it
sport.
doesn't
That's
but,
the
but it
players
doesn't get
exercise.
the attention other sports are getting, you know. We have football lovers, we have basketball lovers, we have, yes, we have gaming legends, like, so as much as we have football legends and all that one, no, but it doesn't get as much love everywhere the way other sports are getting
I
as
know
much
why.
love.
I know why. Why is
Why?
that? Why is that? Because of the requirements to participate in esports is not very affordable. See,
Esports,
yes,
the
it's not affordable.
requirements. Hmm.
If not the requirements, the things needed for esports is not affordable. I say that because of look at play a game like League of Legends or PUBG
Yeah.
or COD. Okay, if
Hmm.
you're not going on laptop, which you need a laptop of at least $1,000 or let's say 300,000 or two
I
hundred
was
thousand
going through Jumia for a new gaming laptop because I've actually
Yeah,
filled mine, and
yeah.
I was going for Alienware. Jumia doesn't have Alienware, so I went for the next best thing. This HP, it's a really long name. Anyway, that's about 300K.
That's the thing. And also look at the internet plan. Okay, I don't know for the people, our listeners that are not in Nigeria, but going
Mm.
to some African countries, we actually buy prepaid plans and they are very costly. So that that's not very easy for an average. But football, you see a ball highest you can get a ball $10 or let's say $20. But once you registered or all these high ones, you can go as much as
How
$50. But
if
they are
you
very
if you football is also costly. Oh. If you want to start a team and go big, oh, it's also costly.
no, we are talking about how why they don't have enough of
Okay,
it's
okay,
not
yeah, yeah,
easy to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
y- people you can't be interested in something you can't do. You can be interested but you won't participate. But football, there are a lot of fans, a lot of audience because of everybody is doing it. So you want to see the best. But
Yeah.
esports
You know the
exactly.
funny thing, I believe esports is actually huge. It's not that huge, oh, but it's actually very huge in other countries, and but it's not as huge. Yeah, I was checking the graphics when I was working on a plan. I was checking the graphics on who's aware of what's going on, and to be honest, it's slim to none. Basically, people nobody is aware.
I,
Empty
I,
like that.
I'm telling you, it's kind of sad, but it's part of the movement. Over time, people will come to see.
People will
Um,
develop interest.
Because I was looking at this and this is League of Legends Championship in South Korea that it got featured in BBC News about 40,000 fans for a League of Legends tournament. Can you imagine that? That's like higher than some Premier League
2 hours of
stadium.
that game is boring for me.
Which thing? Which game?
League of Legends, 2 hours of
No,
it is
no,
boring.
no, that game is not boring. See, as
No,
of
no, there's hype in it. There's hype in it. You get hype
I,
once you
no,
play it,
no, I won't agree. As of
but
episode,
there's a limit to the hype you're going to get
I
once you're
didn't
playing it. If you
episode one.
lose,
I
mostly
didn't know
for
that. Yes.
beginners. If you're a beginner,
Okay, yeah, beginner. Yes,
yeah, the
but
hype will be there in the beginning, but as you're progressing, nope, nope. The
it,
failure, you just
it's
silently
very
just go down.
tough.
You
It's
deflate.
very tough. I think it's like a game that is the moves the number of moves you can do that's not yet been written. Like there's no particular rule that says this amount of combinations you can do. There are literally 1,000 combinations you can do, 1,000 moves, power
Mm.
ups, a lot of things that just makes it very competitive and very popular. Like it's number one, as we talked about in that our top esports games. You can check it out. Now, I think that
Number one
episode
is
two
League of
was
Legends. Yeah, one of
that's number
the
one.
basic game for esports. If you want to start esports, something big, let me say
I
you want to start something big, you have the league, you already start the league, teams are ready, you provide laptops, games already imputed in the laptops, everybody
uh
sits down.
And
The
it doesn't even need
ads.
much a highest requirement of a laptop. It needs
No, 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 no.
a minimal, like
Yeah.
a medium NVIDIA graphics card, a medium RAM, like 4 to 8, medium everything could run League of Legend. As far as the ping is
And
okay.
for those of you who are not computer geeks that don't know, listen, just buy a recent model of HP to
Okay,
work.
okay, yeah. Just
Let's not go into detail of system. Not
just
everybody's a
get
PC
the
freak.
just get the recent laptop. It should
Yeah.
work. That I was trying to go faster than myself. I didn't know that we are trying to teach them the stuff, and I'm already saying as if they are all graduates of our podcast. I think I
Okay.
think we should we should be giving like an award, not like an award, like a title, like to be a graduate of this podcast. Like, let's ask a question.
You've watched every episode.
If you have watched every episode, you should be a graduate. So we'll be asking questions in between our podcasts, and you comment it down. So if there's no comment, that means nobody has reached this far, which I thought, which would be very sad for us. But anyhow,
Okay, I think we're done with the topic of today, so we should get into some advertising.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Part of our
Um
movement, part of our movement, we have actually done. We have actually achieved a lot since we started this episode one. Thank God,
yes.
our viewers, our listeners, people are sharing the stuff. We have actually made a little bit impact and we're making progress. So just try and give them a little bit of what we have done.
Okay, so since we started the first episode of the podcast, we've come across a few other esports companies. We've partnered up with them. We started the channel like we started the channel as it was meant to be. We're now basically broadcasting tournaments. Our recent tournament we're broadcasting now is Call of Duty tournaments. That's the one, and it's going to be live tomorrow by 8:20, right? 8:30
If you are listening to this podcast, not
before
today,
tomorrow.
it's going to be live on Sunday, 28th June. So
Yeah.
that tomorrow might not sound tomorrow next week. So, and also,
Okay.
right from when we started, we have got sponsors of about how much is it? Let me say like $200, or is it $100 sponsors since we started this
Yeah.
movement. So keep it coming, keep on sharing this stuff. Let's keep on with the
We're
move.
going. We're going bigger. Bigger. The bigger we get, the more sponsors we have, and the more sponsors we have, the more we're able to launch the main plan,
Projects,
the main
plan, yeah,
projects.
whatever.
But for now, we're still. One more thing. If you're hosting a tournament and you need somewhere to stream it to people, you can just contact us.
Yeah,
Send
that's part of what we're doing now.
Yeah, send message us on Instagram. We stream tournament. Oh, and if you have a
Yeah,
game you play, and you want
I-
to
yeah.
see, you just send it to us and we'll feature you up. This is basically a channel. We feature games and other one. I think is that all.
That should be all. So share, listen, subscribe, post notification. Don't miss the tournament on the 28th.
And
And we see
have
you
a
on
good day.
see you in episode 6, or is it 5? I'm
Bye
not
bye.
keeping track. All right.
Okay. Wait, what's next episode about? I think we're going
Have
to
you?
have a guest next episode, right? Right?
I'm not sure, but that should be me. I
The
don't know whether I should make it next. Have we
the
ended the
gaming
podcast?
community. No.
Whoa, I thought you ended it. Okay.
The
But yeah,
the gaming community, the Nigerian gaming community.
yeah, the people that will be making a difference in esports, we are going to feature them in
Yeah,
maybe the next or the next 2 or next 3. I don't know
I
yet.
I heard they released a new platform where gamers can connect. So it would be nice to feature them on the podcast since they just at least did something groundbreaking a bit.
Yeah, that's very. I'm a big fan of the Nigerian gaming community. I'm a very big fan. We do a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay, see you guys.
Don't forget to shoot the like button, subscribe, and turn post notifications.
When I see you again, when I see you again.
Man, stop. Look what I'm planning.